All right, I'm out here at the old farm, 66 Lake Road, and Chuck is having a blast right now licking me. He missed me a lot. He's giving me tons of kisses. He says, "Dad, where have you been lately?" Now, I need to let you guys know that these guys are bulls. They are fully intact. I would never recommend anybody getting inside of a pasture with a bull, an intact male, because this right here could go extremely wrong. But luckily, I trust him, and I have very good evasive maneuvers just in case something should go wrong. So I got called out to the farm here, and the neighbor actually called me, my Mennonite guys, and they've been babysitting a couple of friends' kids, and they're setting up a pig pasture right there. And Mervin told me, "Hey, listen, I don't trust your bulls. They're acting a little strange." And I said, "I don't know what you mean." He says, "Well, we're over here working on the pig house, and they continually charge the fence." And I can get it. I see it. You see this right here? But with the little kids, they're scared. Now, granted, there's a big buffer zone between here and there. Chuck! And they were... So I asked him what he would like me to do about it, and he said that the fence looked like it was low to the ground and it needed to be fixed. So I said, all right, I'll take a look at it. So I've been out here for the last couple hours working on the fence line, going around the entire property over there. I went ahead and eliminated the bottom line where it goes through the thick woods and the tall brush, because the bottom line is where it gets the most impedance from the shock. And so when we're throwing out 7,000 volts through the fence, we want to make sure that all 7,000 volts is getting to them. Now, when I lived here and all the goats lived here, granted, we did have the goats, and the goats could go under the wire here. That's a little tall. But for these big guys right here, they absolutely don't really need the wire that's close to the ground. So I went ahead and eliminated the entire line. As you can see right over there, I've got wire pulled up. And he is getting frisky. He does have some sort of things he's got to say. I don't exactly know what he's trying to tell me. I think he just wants to play. He's lonely. I used to come out here every single morning and give him attention. And now he's not giving me the attention. He's not playing right. He's not playing nice. So I can see how little kids would be scared. So I went ahead and took care of the fence. I turned it back on. I did stretch the fence out in a couple of little areas that will give him a little more space to go ahead and graze. They're sitting in a corner over there that's just like that. Boy, oh boy. The other thing I noticed while I was over here is the flies are back. So I'm gonna have to get over here with some spray and get these guys sprayed. He is not backing down now. He usually backs down, and now he's not. He's getting pretty scared. Or I'm getting pretty scared. Listen, buddy. I am in charge. I'm in charge here. Again, I don't recommend anybody ever getting inside of a bullpen, because it could be dangerous. And if you don't have a way out, well then you're gonna get hurt. Right now, I feel like he's coming after me. Ah! 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 He's coming after me. He's coming after me. Ah! I jumped through the fence. Woo! Got zapped doing it. Buddy, what is the deal? Okay, that is the first time that Chuck has been so aggressive towards me that he didn't want to back down. I was looking for a way out. I'm glad I was near the fence, because if I was in the middle of the field, I don't know what he would have done. So ultimately, it probably comes down to the fact that he's not getting socialized every day. I don't know if it's too late to castrate him, but that could be an opportunity when we move him to the new farm to get him castrated. I'm not sure if they go in the rut either. Oh, I need my breath. Boy, listen, Jeff, you're gonna have to beware. Chuck is beside himself. I'm glad my neighbors alerted me of his risky behavior. And I'm glad that I came out here and raised the fence and added some more wire along this side, because that's dangerous. Hey, can we just love each other? Let's get back to the love. No more chasing, no more scaring each other. Listen, I love you. He could care less, but I love you, buddy. I do. I'm on this side, you're on that side. Anyways, that's just a quick update of what is happening over here. I have to put the fence wire back up where it came from because I knocked it down when I jumped through. And I do have to get all the way back to my truck, which means I'm gonna have to walk on the inside of the fence. That should be interesting. I suppose I could walk on the neighbor's side, but what fun would that be? All right, let's get the fence back up. Now it is on right now, so I have to be very careful what I do. I don't know if I'm gonna get that back in the slot. There we go. Stick action. Hey. All right, the fence is back. I'm gonna figure out what my plan is to get back to the truck. I can't walk through the thick stuff there, so I am getting back in the pasture with him. And if he comes after me, I've got this big stick that I plan on warding him off with. Let's hope he doesn't follow me. So since I've been split between two farms, the fence here has been kind of neglected, unfortunately. Now, these guys have roughly 5 or 6 acres of green forage. They have woods and they have a shelter. They also have a pond, so they always have fresh water. So I don't have to worry too much about taking care of them for feed, but the one thing I forgot is that they're going to need socialization if I want to keep them as pets. I absolutely was not expecting that to happen. He usually backs down when I approach him, so I've got some serious consideration. Is he following me? No. I've got some serious consideration about him as a pet and whether or not he's going to be suitable on the new farm, especially if we're going to have people over. I don't know. I'm processing this all in right now, but my truck is parked down there. I went ahead and pulled all this fencing away from the brush. Now it's shocking at full power again, and I felt it. I know it hurts. Chuck, Uno, and Cinco are going to be happy out here, at least for now. Beware of the bull, guys. Beware of the bull.